Welcome to the channel, Scott's Garage HTX. Don't forget the HTX. My little scooter has a flat tire, and they do offer accessories and replacement parts for this scooter, Okai, I think ES30, something like that. At any rate, I don't know if it's the cracked rim or a flat tire, so I'm going to take the tire off, put it in water, and see where the bubbles come out, and hopefully it's the tire, which this is a tubeless tire. You can order one on their website, and also you can order new brake pads. So I did get new brake pads, but I want to make sure it's the tire and not the rim before I do anything. I looked under, actually you go out to their help desk and they will send you a email with a link to it on how to do a lot of maintenance on their scooters. First thing is remove the brake. Set that aside. Then you have to peel back this all the way back to here. So these two screws, can you see that? I think you can. Right on this side and on the other side are the same set of screws. And then you take this cover off. Same on the other side. And then a 10mm socket. Wow, those things really do disappear automatically. That's incredible. Where'd my 10mm go? Ah. Ooh. Don't tear up my kitchen countertop. Okay. So there are two almost sleeves or bearings to that wheel axle. I'm going to make a note. I don't think there's any difference between the two sides of the axle. And next, I guess I'll take this brake caliper off or disc off and then put this in water. There is an arrow on the brake disc itself that shows you the rotation. Right there. That's my culprit. So it is the tire. That's actually good news. It's like 30 bucks on the website. So I'm going to order that and then put this all back together with the new brake pads. And let's see how hard this tire is to get off the rim. not too bad. Chewed it up a little, but even when I saw them do the instruction video, I even noticed they were chewing it up too. I don't think there's any way around that. I put in the pads as well. It's not, don't really need to film that. There's little tabs on the pads. You take them out with some needle nose pliers. They're held in place on the caliper by magnets on either side of the outsides of the caliper. Pretty convenient, quite honestly. But Scott, tip for you, put in the outside pad first and then the inside pad, because if you do it the other way around, there's not enough room for you to put the outside pad in. It's just too narrow of a gap. I used the old pad packaging to put the bolts in while I wait on the tire. Sold out, of course. Guess I'll just have to order me a new scooter. The tire did come in. It's about like a week later. I wonder how hard this is to put on. The video of them on their website, you could tell they were struggling, and they also spliced it up a bit. So I'm not really sure how hard this is going to be. I'm thinking really hard. They had to use 2 hands and a foot and everything. Yeah, it's going to be tough. I'll be back. It wasn't that bad. It took 2 knees and 2 screwdrivers. 2 knees and 2 screwdrivers. Yeah, that's it. Well, let's see if I can get it to bead. So far, no. This might be too slow. We'll try on the air compressor. That did the trick. All good. I got about 43 pounds in there. This just does not pump enough air fast enough to get this bead, the seat around here. This black cap on the valve is cracked. I'm going to use a Texas Tech. I have these sitting around my garage for the longest time. And don't tell anybody, but when somebody comes into the shop, like UT garb all over their car and all over their shirts and hats and shoes, and I mean, all that stuff, I'll put like a little Texas Tech thing on their valves on their trucks or their cars. They probably wonder where in the world those come from. But it's this little joke that I play on them. Don't tell anybody. I am going to put a little bit of axle grease that I use on the motorcycles as well on this axle. It didn't have any to begin with, but I don't think it's going to hurt by any means, other than make it very messy. So I'll try to keep that to a minimum. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of, all right. Attempt number 1. Well, heck, that didn't go too bad at all. Now, the covers. I don't think I need this anymore. Covers should be easy enough. bad. No, 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 don't turn that on. The spray adhesive or the glue that was on there seems to be re-sticking pretty good, but I did, you know, maybe you could use some fabric adhesive or something like that to put that back down if it didn't do that. Now, the brake disc. Oh, simple. Not too bad so far. Let's test it out. Here we go. Yeah, seems to work just fine. What about the brakes? Oh, the brakes are much better, for sure. Yeah. What do you think, Lucy girl? We're back on the road again. You can chase me on the scooter. Yeah, the brakes are better too, for sure. Well, you guys keep on keeping on. We'll catch you next time. Let's go for a run, Lucy. Or you can just sit there. Lucy doesn't want to go anywhere today.